y'all, back with another in transit pre-camp thoughts. And first and foremost, before I get started, I want to thank Yahawashi Yahawashi for putting his spirit on me to push a button. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach me well, who taught me this truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. And hope and pray that this in transit lesson be edifying and comforting to the elect. You know, so this lesson will be this in transit, my thoughts will be kind of based on Psalms 71. You know, and I've been doing a series of comfort through the scriptures, you know. And Salaki, you know, I'm on the road, as you can see, so I can't read it, but you know, I just want to speak on, you know, all the things that are going on. And you know, Rook 4 is coming to mind. You know, it's a time to rejoice because the Lord is going to do onto our enemies what they did unto us, man. You know, and even though we have to be in the midst of the judgment, the beautiful thing is that gives the Lord, Yahawashi, the opportunity to show forth miracles. You know? So yes, you know, the scriptures say the righteous shall scarcely be saved. If he didn't shorten the days, there'll be no flesh to be saved. You know, Jacob's trouble with the time such as never been since it was a nation, right? All these beautiful scriptures showing that we will be here during the destruction. But at the same time, that gives Yahawashi the purpose to deliver the elect. And Lord's will, we're of that number, man. You know? You know, because it's definitely a very beautiful time to be alive. You know, watching these damn devils, you know, squirm and get all butthurt about being exposed. You know, then shall the wicked be revealed, the son of perdition. We're indeed in that time. That's for sure. That's for damn sure, man. You know, and during this time of discovery, you know, and all this wickedness that these devils have done coming to the light, right? As the scriptures say, everything done in the light shall come, done in the dark shall come to the light, roughly paraphrasing. So as all of this is happening, you know, these devils are seeing that their time is indeed short. Revelation 12:12 is coming to mind. You know, they're going to come down with great wrath because they know that they have but a short time. These devils are through, man. I was watching what's it called? I'm on the second episode. Ed Gein, I think it's called Monster or something like that. It's disturbing, to say the least. But you know, I like the way that these devils study us. I like to study these devils, man. We all, you know, us sincere brothers, we all do. We like to see, you know, what makes them tick, so to speak, right? We know their spirit that was given onto them, you know, is not upright within them. But then when you watch these movies and these documentaries of the crimes and the heinous things that these devils have done and do, even to their own, you know, but everything that they've done to Jake and everything, it really it really makes you want. You're hastening the coming of the day of the Lord, man. You're hastening. You know what's that? Isaiah 63, man. You know when the Lord is just slaying these devils, man. You know when World War III is popping off, and you know what's that? 2nd Ezra 13th chapter, when all the nations stop fighting each other to come fight him that came from out of the sea. I think that's how it's worded, roughly paraphrasing. You know, and yet they still fight. Yes, they durst be afraid. You know, and the Lord makes short work of them. You know, when you see and realize and read about the evils, the utter disgusting evils that these people have done and do, it really makes you hasten the day of the coming of the Lord, man. And hasten it to, and the captive hasten it to be exiled, roughly paraphrasing. And hastening for us to get from under this goddamn devil. This devil's doing this fucking crazy, disgusting shit. And he's the one that has rule over the earth. We look for new heavens and new earth wherein dwells righteousness. We're not fucking thriving here. This place is fucking filthy, man. In every way, shape, form possible. The minds of the people are polluted. The earth itself is polluted. The animals are polluted. This place is vile. Right? What's the scripture? Wickedness is all around when the vilest men ruleth. Roughly paraphrased, I think it's, I want to say it's Psalms 12, I think. But we're hastening to get out of here, man. This place is vexing to the core, man. Vexing to the core. This shit is draining. You have all this happening, yet you still have Israelites returning onto their vomit, preaching, you know, God loves everybody, and these fucking wayward doctrines is crazy. The shit is tiring, man. As the scriptures say, they have worn out the saints, man. The saints are tired, man. Fucking tired of this goddamn place, man. It's just the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over again in this fucking place. You know, the mirth is gone. Babylon is through. And all praise to Yahawashi for that. Babylon is fucking through, man. But you know, like I mentioned, the movie or this Netflix series, it's called Monster Ed, I think Ed Gein or something like that. But you know, there's a scene, and Lord's will I could maybe put it in a post-production where he's actually hallucinating. I don't want to give away the movie, the series, because you know I think it's, so far it's a good watch, you know, just to see Esau being Esau and exposing themselves. You know, it just shows how wicked and decrepit these devils really are, you know. So so there's a scene where everybody's high on all types of drugs. It's fucked up. The place is stupid. So there's a scene, right? So this devil, the main character, the one that the documentary or whatever the movie is about, series is about, and he's like hallucinating, and there's like all these people coming after him. You know, he's in his house. He was outside. He's a farmer. He was outside, and all of a sudden he see one person run by, like a prison outfit, right? Then he seen another one run by. Then he seen 2, 3, 4 run by him. All of a sudden, he looked back. There's fucking hundreds coming his way, right? So he runs in the house, locks the door. They're banging on the windows, pulling, messing with the doorknob, trying to get it. And what he said put a smile on my face, because I was actually watching. I was on IG a couple days ago, and there was an old, I think it was on Oprah actually, talk show, and Farrakhan was on there, and Farrakhan was saying, basically, all these Edomites was getting mad because he was, saying that, the Edomites are gonna have to pay for the shit that they've done and all that. And they were all getting mad about it and everything. And when I watched the show that I'm talking about, Monster, that Edomite that was in the house hiding from all those people, he said, they're gonna do unto me what I did to them. And that's the spirit, man. Think about Revelation, what's that, 13, 9 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. We're gonna have our oppressors. We're gonna oppress our oppressors. So all these things are gonna happen to our enemies, man. Especially our top enemy, Esau Edom, the so-called white man. So to see all this unfolding in real time is truly amazing, man. And all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi for that, man. Hey, these devils are through, man. They're absolutely through. There's no remedy for them. As the scriptures say in Jeremiah, I believe that's 50. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Everything that Esau got going on is falling, is coming down. It's coming to naught. And these devils are feeling it, man. They walking around with a fucking smile on their face. Some of them, a lot of them, but deep down inside, they know that the day of reckoning is coming upon them very soon. And Lord's will, I could do a lesson specifically on that, because I've been meditating on that. I watched a video on IG earlier just to show you how pathetic these Edomites are, how pathetic they are, but how pathetic they're looking on the world stage. DJ Trump, Nero, we believe, in the spirit, he was up there giving a speech, and he's talking about all the things that we invented, and he's mentioning all these inventions that Jake invented. And it's funny, as I was watching, I'm laughing to myself. I'm like, wow, all these inventions that Jake invented, and these Edomites want to have a town with just Edomites. So I was watching another Jake. He said, okay, y'all go ahead and have your town, but I don't want to see none of these inventions that, he said black people, but, so-called black people invented. If you guys want to be, if you Edomites want to be independent of Jake, then don't use none of our inventions, you filthy motherfuckers, man. That's how I feel too. Because you want to act all high and mighty and superior and all this shit. Okay, well, what is there? No AC, no navigation. I believe refrigerators, if I'm not mistaken. No ice cream scoop. Plasma was discovered or figured out by a Jake. I mean, the list goes on and on. No peanut butter? You fucking Edomites are through, man. You Edomites are fucking through. You're lame, you've been lame, and everybody's calling you out for it, man. And it's only going to get worse for you devils too, man. Before you go into captivity, man. But for my brothers and my sisters, Israelites, man, you know, stay prayed up. We got to go through Jacob's trouble. As Esau is getting judged, 2/3 are going to get judged too. You know? But it's going to be a beautiful time, because the Lord are going to deliver their elect, man, at the same time. You know? So that's pretty much it. I'm almost at camp. You know, I hope and pray that this lesson was edifying and comforting to you hopeful elect out there. In closing, I want to thank Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi once again for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me his truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening, learning, fighting this good fight of faith. Keep fighting, keep striving, keep pushing. This hell that we're in, Babylon the Great, under these devils, is almost over. And their day of reckoning is fastly approaching. Salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity as well. What are you brothers for going hard in the paint and keeping all the sheep edified, including myself? May Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi have mercy upon yourselves and your households in these troubling times that are on the horizon. Kwam Yasharala, Abba Shalom.